Assalamualaikum. I used to think my wife was a problem. I thought she was slow, emotional, always blaming, always finding something wrong with me. But I was wrong. The real problem was me. Not because I was weak, but because I didn't understand how to lead without talking too much, explaining too much, and reacting too much. And once I saw that, everything changed. Before I go deeper, download the Muslim Man Rebuild playbook. It's in the description below. If you're rebuilding after conflict, after divorce, or even inside your marriage right now, this will give you structure when your emotions are all over the place. Simple, direct, and no fluff. Let me tell you what happened. One morning, I woke up early. I was ready, prepared. In my mind, I was doing the right thing. I was waiting for my wife so I could send her to work. Then I go to work. But she was taking her time, slow, dragging. And in my head, I started building frustration. I didn't say anything at first, but inside, I was already irritated. That's when it hits around 7:30 in the morning. I told her, "Dear, we need to leave." And that's when everything flipped. She looked at me and blamed me. She said I didn't fill up her water bottle. She brought up making the bed. She brought up other things. Everything came out. And I just stood there thinking, what just happened here? At that time, I thought I was right. Logically, I was. But here's what I didn't understand back then. Being right doesn't mean it will make you feel respected. And it definitely doesn't make the situation better. What I used to do was this. I will over explain. I will defend. And I try to correct her. Because in my mind, if she just understands me, everything will be okay. But that's not how it works. The more I explained, the worse it got. The more I try to win, the more I lose control of the situation. That moment forced me to look at myself, not her, myself. I realized something uncomfortable. Honestly, I wasn't leading. I was reacting. I was waiting for her mood to determine my behavior. If she was okay, I was okay. If she was not okay, I got affected. Gentlemen, that's not leadership. That's what I call dependency. See, as a man, that will slowly destroy your presence if you are not bringing up the true leadership, masculine leadership. So I changed one thing, not everything, just one. I stopped trying to fix her in the moment and I started controlling myself. When she talked, I listened. No interruption, no defending, no explaining. Just calm. Because I realized when emotions are high, logic is useless. You don't solve it there. You stabilize first. Then only later, hours or days later, you lead. Most men think leadership means talking more, explaining more, proving a point. That's not leadership. That's insecurity wearing logic. Real leadership is quiet control, is being able to stay grounded, even when things are not going your way. Because your wife is not testing your logic, she's responding to your emotional stability. If you lose that, you lose the frame. Let me be very clear. Your wife's mood is not your responsibility, but your response is 100% your responsibility. And if every time she gets emotional, you also get emotional, then there is no leader in the situation, just two people reacting. And that will slowly break the relationship. This is where most men mess up. They focus on fixing the woman instead of fixing their own center. And that's why the same arguments keep repeating. Different day, same pattern. So let me recap this for you. I thought my wife was the issue, but the real issue was how I was showing up. I was reactive. I was trying to win. I was trying to explain my way into respect. But respect doesn't come from talking more. It comes from being grounded, from being stable, from knowing when to speak and when to stay silent. If you are going through this right now, whether you're married, struggling in one, or even rebuilding after divorce, remember, you need structure, not more emotions. Download the Muslim Man Review Playbook using the description below. Go through it properly, apply it, and start becoming the man who leads, not reacts. If this resonates with you, subscribe to the channel and let me know in the comments. Do you agree? Or do you still think you need to explain yourself to be understood? Assalamualaikum.